Welcome to the Cantina of Comics.
Today we're going to show you how to make a very delicious bourbon drink.
And we're going to talk about Doctor Aphra coming up. Welcome to another edition of the Cantina of Comics. I'm Matt.
And I'm Kristi.
And today, what are we making?
We're going to make what you're calling the Beckett Blueberry Bourbon.
Now, I don't know what Tobias Beckett from Solo Star Wars Story likes to drink in his off time or even on his on time, but I've got a sneaking suspicion it's going to have something to do with bourbon.
You think so?
So how do we make a bourbon kind of guy? So how do we make a Beckett Blueberry Bourbon?
Okay, so again, we're trying new things. So this is a muddler.
Okay.
Never used a muddler before. You can also use a wooden spoon.
The horse is a mudder. The horse's mudder is a mudder. Just Seinfeld bit. Okay.
All right.
Muddler.
Muddler.
Okay.
So anyway, a cup of frozen blueberries. We're actually using fresh.
Okay.
And a fresh lemon wedged. And you put it in a
Oh, it's all squirty.
in a container, and you muddle so that you get all the juices of the fruit.
Some juice stays in the glass container.
Yeah.
Some juice shoots out of it. Okay.
I've never muddled, like I said. So
Well, I wouldn't want to muddle into your business, but so
now, was Beckett a muddler?
He might have been.
I think
he might have been.
He was a troublemaker for
He
sure.
was, yeah. Okay,
So
so
you're
you
gonna
want to get it nice and juicy in
Get it
there.
nice and juicy. I'm trying to get the blueberry juice
Okay.
out, and then you're gonna pour it into your shaker that you've got with some ice in it.
Ice already.
Okay, so this will be interesting.
Okay.
From what I understand, you pour it all in there.
Really?
So yeah,
that's
I
a
don't
lot
know,
to go
it's
in there.
interesting. Maybe not. Maybe I put too much ice in there.
Okay.
Once again, we're learning as
trying
we
it out.
go. So then you shake.
Okay. Gonna need a little bit of extra
should
shake
shake
for that.
it.
I should shake for
You
a
should
minute.
shake.
Shake, shake, shake.
Oh, I forgot that.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake it harder, honey.
Oh. Oh, that's a pretty good shake right there. All right.
Now I forgot something, so we got to put in a little bit of cinnamon.
Okay.
Okay, so shake again. Shake again, baby.
All right.
Shake it.
Okay.
Okay, so the recipe says to do 1.5 ounces of bourbon in each of the glasses. So that's about a full shot glass. And then pour the juice through can you get sometimes it's frozen.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
it freezes to the, okay.
Okay.
So now we just do a little bit. Oop. Oop.
Okay, do a little bit more in
A little bit more here.
And I should note that we did add some frozen blueberries to our ice for garnish.
Okay.
Okay, and then you're
Don't
supposed
muddle
to,
those.
Right,
Those do not
don't
get
muddle.
muddled.
Then you're supposed to top off with club soda.
Some club soda. Okay. Well.
This is going to be an interesting one. You and I haven't really drank much bourbon.
This actually,
In the past.
this is my first time
Your first.
with bourbon.
Yeah?
I don't think I've ever tried bourbon before. So, okay. So this is a Beckett Blueberry Bourbon. I'm guessing it's going to be very fruity.
I'm hoping.
I'm wondering what the bourbon is going to add to it. Let's find out.
Oh, it's strong.
It is pretty strong.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that a bit. Huh.
You're not a bourbon person?
I guess I'm not. I guess there's a reason why I've never tried the bourbon. Huh.
Part of me was thinking that it should have a little sweetener in it just because the lemon is pretty...
Right. Lemon's pretty sour. Well, try new things. I will try anything once. Okay, so that's I don't know if Beckett would drink that.
No? I think he would. He seems pretty hardcore.
Okay, well, we'll see. We'll ask him when we see him. That's how you make a Beckett Blueberry Bourbon. And coming up, we're going to talk about Doctor Aphra coming up next.
the Outrider, Dash Rendar, or Prince Shizor. How do you say Shizor? Do you say Shizor? Do you say Zizor?
I think it's supposed to be Shizor.
Shizor is how it is in the audiobook, so, you know. What audiobook? Doesn't matter. Scoundrels, I think. Yeah. So Luke can swim, which is funny because he comes from a desert planet. But what's the flip side of that, Freddie?
Leia cannot swim.
Even though she like, you know, was raised as royalty on a planet, just teeming with bodies of water, and there's like nice pools, probably fountains, streams. It's Alderaan, but you know, you just picture peace and tranquility and beauty. But Luke, who comes from the desert, pro swimmer, because the patriarchy. Am I right? I've been laughing like Yoda all week. If you know what I'm saying. It's just I'm deep in that world.
And welcome back to the Cantina of Comics. Today we're talking about Doctor Aphra number 6. This one's called The Engine Job, Part 1, Headhunted. This issue is written by Alyssa Wong with pencils by Ray Anthony Height and Robert Gill and colors by Rochelle Rosenberg. Let's get into it, shall we? After the explosive ending to the last story arc that left Ronan Tagg a little extra crispy, his aunt Domina Tagg places a bounty on the head of Doctor Aphra. 20,000 credits to the person who brings her in alive. And it's her good friend Just Lucky and the bounty hunter Carrick, who is an insecticide creature, kind of like Dr. Mandible, who was in chapters 5 and 10 of The Mandalorian. Aphra is taken to face Lady Domina, who surprisingly doesn't want to kill her, but wants to hire her to get information about a path engine. But Aphra can't do it alone, and so she's going to call in help in the form of Santa Staros. Now, here are my quick takes on Dr. Aphra issue number 6. This is the setup to the next story arc and the next Dr. Aphra caper, and so there's not a lot of action in this one. The path engine that's going to be at the center of this story arc is of Nihil design, and we seem to be getting more and more of the High Republic references in our comics. And it will be nice to see Dr. Aphra and Santa team up again in the next issue. So what did you think of Dr. Aphra number 6? We want to know. Go to the Discord server on Youtini and then just click EU Comics. And we're recovering from the Beckett Blueberry Bourbon. Yeah, it might be an acquired taste. And oh, look who we have here.
A guest star today.
Look who just ran onto the set. Oh, hi, buddy.
This is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
And apparently he got through the gate that keeps him separated from the downstairs.
From his mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, while Max is here, let's do a Star Wars personality test, shall we?
Okay.
Find out what Star Wars personality you most identify with.
Okay.
So I've got 3 questions.
Okay.
And I'll give you, some multiple choice.
Okay, I'm looking forward to this.
Let's start with the first one. Which Star Wars movie do you like the best? Is it Rogue One, Empire Strikes Back, The Force Awakens, or A New Hope?
A New Hope.
Okay.
Oh,
Noted.
I lied. The Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens.
Yes,
okay,
sorry.
Force Awakens. If you get into a fight in the Mos Eisley Cantina, who do you want watching your back? Do you want Poe Dameron, General Grievous, Chewbacca, or Han Solo?
Poe Dameron.
Poe Dameron, okay. What planet seems like the best place to build a home? Naboo, Coruscant, Hoth, or Tatooine?
Coruscant.
Coruscant. Okay, so your answers are The Force Awakens, Poe Dameron, and Coruscant. Mm-hmm. You got Luke Skywalker! Based on your answers, we feel like you're 100% Luke Skywalker. You have a goodness that's in you that's very apparent, and though you may seem naive and innocent in some ways, you have a spirit that can stand up to just about anything. You're willing to take on any challenge and stand up for what's right.
Wow.
So, gotta start calling you Luke.
It's okay. Honestly, that Luke was one of my least favorite characters.
True story.
Until a few years back when we got to see
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill, thank you, in Salt Lake City. And, the part I hate the most about his acting was the whining that he did. Don't even ask.
Right.
He was at his aunt and uncle's house whining about going to town to get milk or something. I don't know.
Power converters.
Anyway, yeah. So anyway, I hated that. Always, I've hated it. But he was talking about how he excuse me, when he first was cast for this show, even though there weren't more movies ready at the time,
Right.
that he thought ahead far enough to consider that if there were going to be more movies, he would have to develop that character.
And grow the character.
Kind of from that whiny little teenager to a more, and so that really made me appreciate him as an actor.
As an actor, yeah.
Plus, just to watch him do the Joker up on stage was amazing.
It
I
was.
know that's not Star Wars,
Hairs
but you
on
know,
the,
yeah.
on, you know, all standing up.
Incredible,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a treat. It really was.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of the Cantina of Comics. I better take this personality quiz to see who I got. I'll do that a little bit later. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. So keep on reading and keep on drinking.
I'll drink it.
You
can-
drink it.
I'll
I'm just going to
Just
pretend to drink.
pretend.
Oh,
Papa
that's good.
drinks.
That's yummy. Yay, that's so yummy.